Now we're going to bring it back home, and we're going to take you now to the largest Fiestas Patriots Day Parade and Festival in Waukegan has now been postponed due to some concerns over ICE and U.S. immigration officials we've been telling you about. They're making their way potentially here to the Chicagoland area in the next couple of weeks or days, and we're already starting to see some of the impacts of that. We're speaking with Uriel Vieira, who is here to give us a little bit perspective of why they decided to postpone this festival. Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you. We postponed because early morning yesterday I was heading to work and I stopped by a gas station right by 41 and 137, and we had two squads of immigration there. So, and I had in my car and mechanic, so I was driving the mechanic's car, and they stopped me because that was an old man. But when they saw me dressing up like I going to work and I wasn't like construction guy, so they let me go. They just said good morning and they told me where am I supposed to be driving for. So I tell them to work. They asked me why I'm driving that vehicle. It was like, well, this is my mechanic driving card. So, and right away we had a meeting in the morning with the board, and we headed up a conversation with police department, North Chicago, Waukegan, and they agree we should be cancel the parade to make sure that all our community be fine, not to not to make them come out to the streets, because every year we got between 10,000 to 20,000 people coming into the parade. So that's why we kind of like we try to be stay inside on home.
What was it
That's
like for
why.
you, and what was kind of going through your mind when you initially got approached, I guess, by these immigration officials?
Well, through my mind went right away to all the all I've been seeing in the news about California. So, but they were so nice. I mean, they were polite and everything when they saw me dress up, because I work in a grocery store and I am one of the managers there. So I'm dressing up. So they go like, "Oh, you're not construction?" I was like, "No, I'm going to work." So, and I work in Lake Forest. So when they heard the name Lake Forest is one of the cities, I mean, known for rich people. So they go like, "Okay, go ahead. Good morning, and see you later then." And so I just drive away. And but right away when I saw them, I was afraid. I mean, I am a USA citizen, but you never know. I mean, I look like Spanish guy, so I was afraid about they take me away or something. So I called my wife right away, and I just let her know what happened, and it was like I'm okay. So that's why I called the board right away. It was like, you know what, two squads, they were in the gas stations, so we should be do something about it. So they called the police in North Chicago, Waukegan, where the parade is supposed to be passed through, and they agreed to just behave and cancel the parade, because the place where they sitting down is only about 5 minutes away from Waukegan in North Chicago. So we don't want to get our people in that situation.
Now, this parade is typically about 3 miles long, and we're talking about hundreds of food and, I guess, item vendors. What has been their reaction when you had to break the news to them that you guys are going to be postponing this parade?
Well, everybody agree because they know. I mean, if anything happens, a raid or anything like that, I mean, won't be no more people in Waukegan, and we don't want no disturbs or anything like that. So everybody agreed. They said, "Well, that's the best call you guys did." I mean, we were worried about it, but they were like, "Okay, we're gonna do it." But when we agreed to, I mean, we didn't agree. Yes, that the board, we that was with the community. So we asked them. A lot of people say, "You know what? Let's do it next year, or we can move it to a different day."
And when you move it to that date, what do you need to see in order for, I guess, people to feel safe to come out?
Well, probably after they leave, because they said they should be here from September the 2nd all the way to the 30th of this month. But we'll see. All depends what we see in the Navy. If we see they go away or they got list of people in the streets, we can do it. But so far, right now, we just hold it. We put it on hold maybe a month to 2 months, or maybe not to next year.
And what are those, I guess, conversations like in the general community there, knowing that ICE officials and U.S. immigration officials are kind of making their way around that area? Are people, is it changing their day to day as far as maybe going to work or to the grocery store, picking up kids and things they do on a regular basis?
That's right. This changing right now. Like the day yesterday in the afternoon, they were just, stopping people riding up Louis Avenue and what was the other street? Sunset, I believe. They were in one of the stop lights, checking, stopping. And if you go right now to the stores, Spanish stores and American stores, you anything like that, Target, you will see lease cars. People is right now inside the houses. They know they don't have to open to anybody the doors. So right now, you go to the streets, you don't see that many cars right now in Waukegan or North Chicago.
Now, I'm not sure if you're a parent or know some other people who could be parents in the area. What are they telling their kids about this? Because I mean, these kids, especially if they're older in high school, maybe some of them drive to school or things of that nature, and they could potentially be stopped. So, what would be your advice to them?
Well, they don't have to do anything like open their mouths if they got stopped. Just if they asking question first name or anything like that, you just tell what, who are you looking for. You never give your name or anything like that. If they try to open the doors or anything like that, we agree with the police department. They will call 911. They will come out, see, make sure they not doing anything bad toward neighbors or to anybody in the streets. Police is gonna be helping. They're not gonna get through anything or get in a fight with them. Just they're gonna make sure if they got any letter from court or anything like that, but they should be not disturb any members of our community.
All right, Uriel Vieira, thanks so much for your perspective this afternoon. Again, the largest Fiestas Patrias Day Parade and Festival in Waukegan is being postponed due to some of the concerns over ICE and U.S. immigration officials, as he was just explaining, are making their presence known in that general area. Again, that parade was supposed to take place on September the 14th, but now it has been postponed for at least a couple of weeks. They could think about doing it, restarting it again when things potentially die down, maybe sometime in November.